Hi, it's Hannah here, and today I'm looking at brain games, and specifically a brain game to really show off your horse's creativity called Show Me Something New, which is taught with free shaping. So brain games are exercises that really work on your horse's cognitive abilities. So of course, most things that we do with horses are about their physical abilities. It's how they move and how they interact with us through body language, and so that we can work with them on the ground, that we can ride them, that kind of thing. But brain games are really about looking at your horse's mind. So it's games where they are doing things like object differentiation, where they have to select the right object from a selection, or learning their colours, or scent detection, or a creativity game like Show Me Something New, which you're going to see in this video. Brain games are really good to see how your horse's mind works in ways that you might not be doing currently. And there are some fantastic people around the world who are really stretching the limits of what we thought horses were cognitively capable of, which is very inspiring and fantastic to see. But you can always start really small with your horse, and you can choose the right exercise for your horse as well. So the exercise you're going to see today, I'm showing you with India, and it's a game called Show Me Something New, or 101 Things, which I think came from dog trainers, and it's maybe marine mammals, I'm not sure, but it's one where you give the horse an object, and then you back off and let them come up with different behaviours and see what they can create, what they can come up with. This sort of exercise is absolutely right up India's street. She really enjoys this kind of game, and this was actually filmed when she was quite young. She was about 3 or 4 when we did this exercise that you're going to see. Now, the way that I train this and part of this game is free shaping. So whereas normally when we're training something we use the process shaping. So when you're shaping a behaviour, you explain each step of the way to your horse, and you gradually refine or shape it to the end goal, the end result. With free shaping, which again is something that came from dogs or marine mammals, again I'm not sure, but it's an exercise where you completely back off and let the horse figure it out. So the only clues you're giving them are what you're marking and rewarding, and it's really one to let them express themselves and show their creativity. So free shaping was actually an exercise that I learned from Alex Kurland, and have played with it with some of my horses since then. So like I say, India absolutely loves this game. She's very confident, she's a very relaxed learner, she likes to be left to figure it out on her own. So she gets a bit, she prefers it when I'm training something if I give her the space to work it out. So of course this is right up her street. She's very confident about learning, and she likes trial and error, and she really enjoys being given the space to show her ideas and her opinions of what we should be doing. But there are some horses who will find this game really difficult. So free shaping for horses that are kind of lacking confidence, or maybe they get frustrated if they don't know the answer, can be quite stressful. So Freckles, my head, would be an example of one who doesn't particularly enjoy free shaping. He just kind of gets really frustrated, and then he gets disinterested because I think that lack of guidance is just something that he prefers to work with me and to have that where I'm showing him what we're doing. So it really does depend on your horse, but it's worth trying. If you are going to give this a go, then I recommend starting really small and easy, rewarding your horse for lots of little tiny tries. And you can see in this video that there were, it was hard sometimes to know whether I should be rewarding India for it or not, but I decided that the rule when I start this game is that rather than having to show me something different every time, so the idea is that they come up with 101 things to do with an object, so it's something different every single time, that they just had to do something different after each reward. And my cue for it is just to hold my hands out. What have we got? And you can see here that if India tried something that I just rewarded her for, then I just waited until she tried something else, and she really enjoyed it and really got the idea very quickly. In fact, when we finished this session, I brought her away and gave her a jackpot at the edge of the arena, and she hadn't even finished it before she went back over to the barrel and started showing more their ideas. So that was a really good indicator of how much she really enjoyed it. So I really recommend having a go with your horse, starting small and rewarding them for lots of tiny tries, benefit of the doubt rewards definitely, maybe keep the session really short, and see what your horse can come up with. I think it's a really exciting thing to do, and it's one that can be done in a stable. We're just coming into winter here, it's wet, muddy, cold, dark, perfect to do in a stable, something really interesting and unusual. And you can help your horse out too by maybe having a selection of different objects, or yeah, maybe like even having some treats and things hidden around to help kind of reduce the frustration and encourage them to explore a little bit more and to kind of come up with some ideas, and see if your horse enjoys the free shaping process and also what they can come up with and what their ideas are for different behaviours.
A bow almost.
Yeah.
Also, was it definitely that foot last time?
She's done it with both feet.
Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah. What else have we got? Something else? Very clever. Back up. Very clever. Show me something? We did that one already. Show me something? Girl. Yeah. Show me something? Oh, well, we'll take it. I just worked out where your nose is. watching. If you enjoyed that video, do check out the Connection Training book. It's available on Amazon and has a whole chapter on trick training and brain games. You can also learn more at the Connection Training Club, which is our online resource for learning how to train your horse positively. We have members from all over the world and loads of support and information. There's a whole suite of home study courses that have step-by-step videos that you can follow and all sorts of different categories and topics. They're progressive as well, so you can start at the beginning and work through with your horse. We've also got a forum and we have live Q&As where we chat to you every month. You can join us live on those, and we do monthly challenges. You get extra material for members only. There's loads of really great stuff on there. If you'd like to find out more, then just head over to connectiontraining.com. That's got all the information on there about Connection Training, about myself, about Rachel, and you can find out all about the CT Club there too.